Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. Very recently, in many of the newspapers, I do not know whether it appeared in the TV media, many newspapers published one very painful, highly provocative speech in Mangalore, and that speech was delivered by Sadhvi Balika Saraswati, a girl who is somewhere connected with Vishwa Hindu Parishad, Karnataka state. She is Vice President or Secretary or Joint Secretary of Vishwa Hindu Parishad of Karnataka state. And she has made this highly provocative speech in presence of Pujaniya Pejavarmada Swami, Vishweshwara Devta, and also in presence of Dharmasthala Dharmadhigari Virendra Hegde and very many reputed people like Ganesh Rao, Sharan Pamwal and so on. In her speech she declared that the Hindus will construct Sri Ram temple in Ayodhya, and Hindus have got the strength to construct such a temple in Ayodhya. And she also went ahead in saying that Hindus do have the strength even to construct a Sri Rama temple in Islamabad. Was it necessary? Can she or Vishwa Hindu Parishad construct a Hindu temple, Sri Rama temple in Islamabad? And was that speech approvable or her way of presentation acceptable for the VHP people or the Hindus of India? She has also mentioned directly that just like the Muslim leader said, if for the 15 minutes the policemen were withdrawn from all Indian states, we will teach a lesson to the Hindus. This was the nutshell speech of OYC, the Muslim leader. And the VHP and RSS people really protested against it. And almost similar to that, the Sadhvi Balika Saraswati, a girl, she declared that, and she even proclaimed that the greatest mistakes the Hindus did is that they followed the path of ahimsa. This may be a fact in olden days. This may be truth in olden days. When the foreigners invaded to India, we might have declared ahimsa paramo dharma, atiti devo bhava, and so on. But in 2015, almost giving an indirect instruction that the Hindus should give up the pathway of non-violence, and if this message is taken by the Hindus, at least a few Hindus in different parts of India, what would be happening? Almost 80% of Indians are Hindus, and with such a huge majority, her provocative speech, if touched the mind of a group of Hindus, and if they start opting for the violent pathway, what would happen? And such type of people are really creating the problem instead of solving the problem. One should also remember that beautiful settlement agreement has come in Ayodhya, where the Muslims and the Hindus, they are sitting together. They have declared the pathway has already been arrived at for the solution of Ayodhya, Babri Masjid, Sri Rama temple problems, and when almost a solution has come up and they are going to discuss about this program with Sri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India, under such a situation, the girls like this, having the firebrand mind and firebrand words, creating problem and declaring that one should not follow the pathway of non-violence, and it is sad that we gave up the pathway of violence, and that directly provocate at least 1 dozen of the people, then she will be responsible for that, and VHP will be responsible that. And the names of Sri Pujaniya Pejavarmada Swami and Sri Virendra Hegde, I think got tarnished when such a terrorist type of speech was made by Balika Saraswati. And when people are searching for the solution, some people thinking that they are creators of prime ministers, they are the creators of the new rulers of India, they start declaring something and giving declaration to something and create problem. Same thing happened or happening in Maharashtra also. The Maharashtra government has declared cow slaughtering as illegal and the selling of the beef illegal. Under such a situation, Chief Minister Mr. Fadnavis and his ministry know pretty well how to stop this cow slaughtering, and it is their responsibility to see that the law is implemented 100% efficiently. Instead of that, yesterday and day before yesterday, what we could read in the newspaper is that Vishwa Hindu Parishad people are taking the law and order situation in their hands, law and order in their hands, and forcing the shops to close, and they are locking the shops, and they are forcefully preventing all type of selling the meats. Maybe the aim and the motto is good, but the procedure adopted is very bad. Nobody should take the law and order in their hands, and should not behave like Sadachara police, which India could witness few months back in the name of kissing and anti-kissing, Chumbana Samaram, etc. When people start taking such law and order situation in their hands, where it will be ending, and Vishwa Hindu Parishad people, the followers, started thinking that we are the Hindus, we are the majority, and we can do anything, and we will do anything. So this is going to a situation which is worse than Islamic terrorism. I am very sure that people will be remembering when our Sarsanga Jalak, RSS Sarsanga Jalak, said the ultimate motive of Mother Teresa is conversion, even though she is doing excellent service to the society. The people, the media took only the negative, that he declared ultimate motive of Mother Teresa as conversion, even though it is a truth, fact, and what he said is really the fact. But Indian Parliament got blocked, got stopped for days together. And one should remember that for each minute, lakhs and lakhs of rupees are spent for conducting the Parliament meeting, Parliament session. One line created such a problem in the Parliament, whether it is supported by the opposition or whether silently the BJP people could had to sit silently listening all these shoutings. But one line, one word, one action, these are all creating problem in India nowadays. As many people know, Mufti Sayyid Muhammad said that the election in Jammu Kashmir went on smoothly because of the blessing of Pakistan and terrorists. It created such a hue and cry. Indirectly, Vishwa Hindu Parishad people are also doing something and saying something which comes from the people of the majority community. Naturally, it will be having its own repercussion in the society. So, whenever they do something, whenever they say something, it should be done or it should be said with 150% care and seriousness, and the followers and the leaders should impose a self-control in their activities, and also in their utterances. I am sure that BHP and RSS will be looking into these aspects very seriously. Thank you very much.